You can sit down.
Severe flooding has plunged the city of Pattaya, Thailand, into chaos tonight. Torrential rain pounded the coastal resort city for hours, overwhelming drainage systems and turning its vibrant streets into raging rivers. As night fell, the city's neon lights reflected off rising floodwaters, painting a surreal picture of beauty and disaster colliding in one of Thailand's most famous tourist destinations.
ปิดไฟมานะนินจาท่วมนะครับ
ที่เขาเวลาเดินพี่น้องเอ้ยส่วนนี้แหละบัตรปัญญาอะไรเข้าพี่น้องเอ้ยนักที่เข้าบัตรหนูอะไรแปดพี่น้องพี่เปียกต้องถ่ายอยู่แล้วครบอยู่แล้วได้ลองมันเชื่อใหม่ทีสวัสดีครับ
Within minutes of the storm intensifying, major roads such as Beach Road, Sukhumvit Road, and Pattaya Klang were submerged under waist-deep water. Cars stalled in the middle of intersections, motorcycles were swept away by the current, and stranded drivers abandoned their vehicles to wade through the floods. Shops and restaurants along the beachfront saw water pour into their ground floors, with furniture and merchandise floating in murky water. Videos shared on social media showed tourists carrying luggage above their heads, trying desperately to make their way back to hotels. Others huddled under awnings as water gushed past like a river. For locals, the scene was hauntingly familiar. Pattaya's drainage system has long been vulnerable to intense monsoon rains, but tonight's downpour hit with exceptional force. Normally buzzing with nightlife, Pattaya's entertainment districts went dark. Bars closed early, night markets were abandoned, and power outages were reported in low-lying neighborhoods. Police and emergency crews struggled to navigate flooded streets, using trucks and inflatable boats to assist stranded residents and tourists.
อุโมงค์ที่ไหนครับถ้านนทบุรีนี่แถวอุโมงค์ที่ยูเทิร์นน่ะเยอะน้ำท่วมเยอะ
Public transport ground to a halt, with songthius, shared pickup taxis, unable to pass through submerged roads. Bus services connecting Pattaya to Bangkok were delayed or cancelled, leaving passengers stranded at stations. Many hotels advised guests to remain indoors until conditions improved.
โอ้ยบ้านผมน้ำท่วมขนาดเลย น้ำท่วมแล้ว
For Pattaya's residents, the flooding was devastating. Street vendors lost stock to the water, families rushed to move belongings to higher ground, and small businesses faced heavy damage as floodwaters seeped into shops. The city's famous walking streets, usually filled with music and lights, fell silent except for the sound of rushing water and distant sirens.
ยิ่งกว่านี้อีกทุกคนน้ำสูงมากใช่ค่ะชลบุรีแถวอันนี้ค่ะนี่เจ้าของรถ
Emergency services reported several cases of minor injuries due to falls and electric shocks from submerged power lines. While no major casualties were confirmed, officials warned that the situation remained dangerous, with floodwaters carrying debris and open manholes posing hidden risks. City officials deployed water pumps in multiple districts, working through the night to redirect water toward the sea. Traffic police closed key intersections to prevent accidents, while rescue teams assisted the elderly and children trapped in their homes. Meteorologists warned that further heavy rain could persist overnight, raising fears of even deeper flooding if drainage efforts fail. The mayor of Pattaya urged residents to remain cautious, avoid unnecessary travel, and follow updates from local authorities. Hotels reassured guests that emergency plans were in place, though many tourists expressed frustration and fear at being caught in such conditions.
ทุกคนดูเอาเลยจ้าน้ำท่วมไปเลย
As the floodwaters slowly crept higher, Pattaya's glittering skyline was overshadowed by the harsh reality of nature's fury. What was meant to be a night of leisure and tourism turned into a night of survival. Streets once known for nightlife and entertainment became waterways filled with stranded vehicles, broken belongings, and anxious faces. For Pattaya, tonight's flooding is yet another reminder of the fragile balance between its booming tourism industry and its aging infrastructure. Until the waters recede, thousands of residents and visitors remain trapped in a city submerged, hoping that by morning, the storm's wrath will finally ease.